The Montreal Canadiens have now played 20 games this season, which, as you know, is normally a pretty good indicator on what kind of team you have. As of right now, they're sitting just outside of a playoff spot, which is far better than many of us had expected. But in today's video, I'm gonna focus on 2022 first overall pick, Slafkovsky. There's a lot of fans right now that just haven't been very impressed with his play overall since the beginning of the season. They want more. Some of them are even frustrated, which is fine, but I think that this frustration needs to be deflected towards some of the other lads on this team. You see, Slafkovsky over here, so far this season, he's been averaging about 11 minutes and 9 seconds of ice time per game. Do you know how bad that is? There's only one player that's been laced up with the Canadiens this season that has had a worse time on ice average than this. Now, do you want to know who this is? Our curly-headed friend, Michael Pezzetta, a line mate of Slafkovsky's. Now, when you take this limited ice time stat into consideration, the fact that he's managed to put up 5 points in 15 games becomes a little more impressive. Yeah, it's easy for us to want more, but let's be honest here. Outside of the Canadiens' top line, the rest of the lineup has been a complete tar fire. There's not really a whole lot of secondary scoring going on aside from Sean Monahan. He's pretty much it. Josh Anderson, for example. God, I love Josh Anderson. Everybody loves Josh Anderson. Could be a TV show. But I do think that because Josh Anderson is such a lovable character, sometimes he gets a bit of a free pass around here. As of right now, he's got 2 more points than Slafkovsky, which is significant, but he also averages a few more minutes of ice time every game. How about Evgeny Big Daddy-Nov? Daddy-Nov also averages a couple more minutes of ice time per game, and somehow he's even higher on the totem pole in the lineup right now than Slafkovsky, even though he's got a measly 2 points, man. 2 points! Look at Yoel Armia's ice time since he's been back. Almost 15 minutes of ice time per game on average. Yeah, I know some of it's on the PK, but he hasn't done shit. Look how many points he's got. 0. And nobody talks about this guy. Nobody does. You want to know why? Because nobody even notices him at all. He's out there like friggin' Patrick Swayze from that movie, The Ghost. If there's anybody on this team that's got a dirty secret on Marty St. Louis right now, it's Yoel Armia. Ask him. I don't know what it is. Maybe Marty's the kind of guy that wipes his ass with his socks and then puts them back on. But it's something. Johnny Drouin doesn't have as many points as Slav. Jake Evans only has 2 points this season. Yet, the 18-year-old kid is the man that sometimes takes a little more heat than he should. Is he perfect? No. And I'm going to get into that a little later. But all I'm trying to say is, for an 18-year-old kid picked first overall by the Canadiens, getting limited ice time with all these eyes on him from my perspective, he's been doing pretty good, alright? He's got Jake Evans at center. He's got Michael Curly Fry Pezzetta on the other wing. You can't sit there and tell me realistically that you're thinking Slafkovsky should be a point per game or something. It's not gonna happen. Not with these guys. If you're expecting Slafkovsky to take control of the game out there like Connor McDavid style, then you're way out to lunch, cause he's not that type of player. But we've all seen glimpses of what this guy can do, and within a couple of years, I think it's safe to say he's gonna be a wicked left winger to play with Suzuki and Caulfield. Maybe even sooner than that. But as of right now, to be on pace for 14, 15 goals in an 82-game season in his rookie year, playing like 7 seconds a game alongside Jake Evans and Michael Pezzetta, he's fine. Now, as for what I've seen so far from his game, I think he's been awesome on the forecheck, okay? He's got no problem going into the corners, no problem throwing hits, back checking. Does he fall down a little bit? Yeah, he does. But as he gets older and he gets stronger, these Bambi legs are gonna start to disappear. And board battles are gonna become as easy as riding one of these bicycle machines that he enjoys so much. I think his shot has been on full display. He's shooting at 15% so far this season, amongst the highest on the team, only behind Caulfield and Suzuki, you know, his future line mates. And his 3 goals have been scored on 20 shots. It's good. He's got a good shot. There's no doubt about it, but I'd like to see him use it a little more. You know what I mean? Especially on power plays. Last night during the game against the Blue Jackets, we saw his stick explode when he was taking a shot. Just shitty luck. But when he did get a new twig and got back into position and received a nifty pass, he didn't shoot. And he's got to shoot that. He's got to shoot that all day. Jeez, you're on the fourth line, Slaf. You barely get any ice time, so when you're given an opportunity like this, screw everybody else. Take the shot. As for his passing, he's only got 2 assists so far this season. One of them was last night on Arbor Jackie's goal. It was a secondary assist, but honestly, he does have good vision. We've seen it a lot during preseason. We've seen it at the rookie camp, but when you're on the ice with Harry and Lloyd over here, you're not really gonna pile up too many assists anyway. Jake Evans, Michael Pezzetta, and Rim Pitlick all have one thing in common. They've got just as many goals as me and you this season. So it's kinda hard to get assists like that. You know what Slafkovsky needs right now, in my opinion? And I'm not questioning St. Louis' coaching, but I'd like to see him get new line mates. In fact, I'd like to see every line besides the first get mashed up a little bit. Cause after the coffee line, there's been nothing at all going on offensively. So I think it's time to mix things up. Loosen up the grip on Slav's leash. Maybe give Armia less ice time. Maybe give Dadonov less ice time. All these guys that have been playing like pure ass, let them sit and watch. Slafkovsky needs more ice time, preferably with the Habs, just to see what it does to his confidence. And hey, the World Juniors are coming up just around the corner. Maybe they let him go there and torch up the tournament. What do you think of that idea? Let me know. Maybe he gets to experience something like that and he comes back and he's even better. But yeah, we're 20 games in. 15 games Slaf has played now, and overall the guys look pretty sharp. Okay, given his line mates and his ice time. Let me know what you guys think of Slafkovsky's play so far down in the comment section. Maybe you're totally against this. That's fine, I want to hear all about it. Don't forget to unleash the beast at the like button, and hey, I'll see you next time.